Hi, hello, and thank you for joining me on my reselling channel, Flippin Hippos. I'm Star. Today is Friday, so we're doing a haul video. I'm still working through the 250 pounds of clothing and jewelry I purchased from my friend. I bought her out. She's about to move. There were 5 really great big boxes in the shipment. This is the last of the third one. So we still got 2 more big boxes to work through, and then I can get through the other buyout I did, and I have a little stockpile of some thredUP boxes and a stockpile of Goodwill. I really hoarded for the winter, and I'm glad I did. I live in Pittsburgh, where it can get very cold and icy and snowy, and so I always felt it was a good idea to kind of start hoarding away inventory in the fall and kind of work my way through until the spring. And I'm glad I did. Everyone knows about the recent really bad weather and storms. I haven't been able to get out to go thrifting since August. I think it was August, yeah. So I'm glad I had all the stuff here, and I still have the ability to order more delivered to my door, some jewelry and stuff. But it's always a good idea to have extra on hand no matter who you are. This is going to be my number one tip today before we get into the haul. Always have a little bit extra. If you're not aware of our story, we had a huge death pile in 2019, and we had made a rule we were not sourcing until it was all gone. The day I finished it was the day before the world shut down for the COVID virus, and you couldn't go out and thrift anymore, and we had nothing. So even if you don't live somewhere cold, I recommend having something on hand. Everyone should have like maybe a month or so of stuff worth, however much you list. It's going to depend on how much you list. You should have a little bit of extra. It's just smart because you never know what's going to happen. So I have a lot. I'm going to be working through my pile well into the spring and beyond, but that's okay. It's still cold here. I still don't want to go out. I'll work what I have. Let's start with this Izod size large men's full zip sweatshirt. We're going to comp this. If you're new to the channel, if I pull out any items that are new to me or that I haven't seen in a while, we go ahead and comp them at the end. So that we can learn while we're having fun, because this is a teaching channel, which is why y'all got a tip before we even started going through the clothes. This has no brand, no tag, no size. It's stretchy. That is okay. I will go ahead and list it, get measurements on it to get its size, and really great keywords. It's cute. It'll sell. I mean, it's cute for the spring and the summer. So we've got Tommy Bahama Relax. I hate white clothes. I do. I just do. This looks... I might wash it or soak it again. White clothes don't always look white to me, and it might be my eyeballs and it might be my paranoia, but I really don't like white clothing because it just never looks pristine or white enough to me. This is Toscano. Oh my gosh, I can't read anything without these on. Toscano size large. These are women's. I want to find the ingredients because I know it's called material, but you know what? Humor me and call it ingredients, because that's what I call it. We're gonna turn these pants inside out. I can't find it. Is it on here and I just am blind? That is a possibility, but I don't see, because it feels like linen. It feels like linen. So we're gonna source these. We're gonna comp these, and then when I go to list them, I'll turn them all the way inside out and try to find the material tag, the ingredients list. World Champions Series, San Francisco Giants from 2012. Probably about anywhere from 12 to 16, maybe even $18 shirt. At time of listing, I will comp it and find out World Series and Super Bowl shirts and the cup. Is that what the hockey one is? They it depends on the team and the year and the popularity, but they can range all over the place. They're good to pick up if you see them and the cost of goods is really low. This is new with tags. Finn Wright Manson. New to me. According to TJ Maxx's tag on here, it's a $50 MSRP. I'm going to go ahead and comp it. But anyway, it's cute. It is like a cardigan, open front, except there's one button on the bottom here. Snap button. And it has a really cute belt. Very cute cardigan. So we'll look that up. Wrangler jeans. One of my favorite brands to sew. Wrangler jeans. There's your tag. Size 14. So these are women's. You can usually tell by the pockets too. Men's pockets go a little bit deeper. Wrangler women's 14. These are not jeans. Look. They're capris. I usually start women's jeans around 25, so I'll do these around 20. Maybe 22. Maybe 22. Cabernet Indoor Sport on my side. What's it say on your side? Same thing, but it's got the coat of arms. This is a nice t-shirt, and this one is white or maybe cream colored too, but that's what it is. All right, this is, I don't know what I'm going to list that at, but I'm not going to comp. I'm just plain t-shirts with y'all. J-Gel size large. Runkled. Man, this needs steam cleaning. Steam cleaning is probably one of my least favorite tasks as a reseller. I mean, it's probably at the very bottom of the list. I probably dislike it even more than thrifting, and y'all know I don't like thrifting. I like wholesale buying. So I always save it up. I have a little box over here in the closet, and I just add items to it until this box is like overflowing. And then I'll take an afternoon. Sometimes I'll take a Saturday, put a movie on, and steam while I watch something. But this is a coat. It's J-Gel, but it's still going to be like a $25, $30 coat. Maybe even more. Vince Camuto. I don't think I've seen this brand in a long time. It's a fancy dancy, flinky, silky, embellished tank top with a little gold. And it also has the ruched sides. I want to comp that. I want to look that up. Gap, 100% cotton, size large. This is a denim chambray shirt, and it is also snap. Not pearl snap, but it's still a snap, Western type chambray. Really nice denim shirt. Size large. This, let me look at the buttons to tell you. This is the men's. So this will probably be about $25, $30, even though it's just Gap, because of what it is, because of its style, because it's denim and snap button. I've got a little pile. I'm going to pull this over here, and I want to show you this too. There's 3 of them. So there's the, I guess you would call this copper colored braided belt. Now these are kind of kinked up from where they were folded and packed in storage and then sent to me. I'm pretty sure I can try to steam these straight. But if I was worried about the material or anything, I would just get a stack of books, and I have plenty of books, and just lay them and flatten them out. They look more like a fashion belt than actually holding your britches up, like my grandma would say. Pull your britches up. So there's the copper one, there's a silver tone, and there's a gold tone. And I might even sell them as a set, because someone who's really into fashion and has a lot of cute outfits and likes to dress up and likes to accessorize might enjoy having 3 of the same belt in 3 different colors, depending on what they're wearing that day. Or maybe I'll list them single, and they can buy all 3 if they want them. This looks like it's going to be very large and in charge when I get it all unfolded. David Dart, sport, medium. Very long dress with slits up the side. The material is really heavy. Sleeveless dress. It's like a shift dress. It does have a tie for the back. I want to see what the material is because it's really thick and heavy. And I don't see an ingredient tag. Let's flip her inside out. Let's flip her inside out. Lyocell. Made in the United States. That's always a bonus. Let's look her up. Okay, this is a fleece. Team USA. Oh my goodness, I wish I would have found this sooner. Oh, if only this had been one of the first boxes I opened. Because what's happening right now? What's going on right now? The Olympics. And I find this in the time that they're happening. Like I said, I've gotten through 3 boxes, and this is the 3rd one, and the very last of the stuff from the 3rd one. Oh, well, there'll be more Olympics, I guess, and people buy Olympic stuff outside of the... that is the one drawback of buying huge bulk lots or buying out other people. I'm going to comp it. You don't know what's in there until you get in there. And I'm not one of those people that will pull all 255 pounds into my office and go through it and sort it out. I just work my way through one box at a time, one load of laundry. This stuff was all clean, but if I need to wash it like it's thread up, I just open a box, do a load of laundry, and bring it up here. This stuff had all been pre-washed and pre-packaged when she listed it, and then she just pulled it from her inventory and sent it to me in the original bag she had packaged it in. So I haven't been washing this stuff because there's not really a need. It's my friend. I know she washed it. I know then it was secured in plastic bags and stored, But that was a very long-winded way of saying I just put all the boxes in the garage and I pull out enough to bring up for a video or to work on at a time, or to wash a load of laundry and then do that. But, well, this is, I can't read backwards. Stanford Cardinal. It's sports tee. It's a sports tee. And this is Adidas, size large, windbreaker. Very thin. Very thin windbreaker. But still probably about 20-25 bucks for that. All right. Let me get a little bit closer so I can see the screen, and we're going to start comping some stuff so we can learn. My phone is blowing up. Don't people know I'm recording and to leave me alone? All right, Vince Camuto tank top. Well, there's some fancy ones in here, similar to mine. And they're, look, they're all over the place. Let's look at the solds. I want to say about 20 bucks. There were a lot that were listed for a lot lower. That's because people race to the bottom, or they don't know what they're doing, or they don't know how to comp, or they don't really care. Don't do any of that. Please care. Please list things at market value. Please don't race to the bottom. You ruin it for everybody. You ruin it for everybody. Wait, this is that sweater. The cardigan with the belt. Then I have to look at the name. I've never heard of this before. Finn Wright Manson. I guess I should have a sweater. Oh, what is my material? Ingredient. Ooh, it's wool. It's wool. We're excited. We have a wool sweater. Alert the press. We're looking at like a $30 or $40 sweater here. Let's see what the actual listed they're doing. I always get real excited if I find cashmere and wool. $30. Maybe more like $30 because some of these turds are ruining it. And mine's do with tags. You know what? That makes a difference. It can make a difference. I might put mine up for $40. I can run sales and do offers. This person needs to crop their photo so you can have a closer upper view, people. Toscana. And this is the one I couldn't find the tag, but it really feels like linen. So we're just going to think they're lemon. Lemon? We're going to say they're lemon. Linen. All right, probably about $30. I mean, that's decent. I'm not going to be mad at $30 dollar pants. Team USA. This doesn't have a year on it. It's really soft. Really soft. Team USA Olympic fleece. Look at that. That's exciting. 1,200. I doubt it. Mine's going to be like over here in the $20, maybe $30. That one looks exactly like mine. And they have it up for $20. That's exactly mine. It's cream like that. So, yeah, probably about 20, maybe 25. I like to price high. I like to give myself some wiggle room. I do offers. I run sales. I lower my prices a little bit over time. Izod size large. This was the first thing we pulled out today. Izod quarter zip. Not even really a quarter zip. I'm just going to put sweatshirt. Sweatshirt. Oh my. Somebody's selling it for $11. It's worth more than that. And it's probably about a $25, $30 one. I'll list it for that. And then last but not least is this dress. We've got this David Dart maxi. I don't know what to call this. Overall dress. It's not an overall dress, Star. David Dart maxi dress. I don't know. Let's try that. All right. So there's some, it's vintage. I kind of thought so. You can usually tell by the tags. Tags looked different back in the day. Now they're like more uniform and almost like they're all printed off the same press, if you know what I mean. And back then they were a little different. So some of these are worth a lot, but they have designs. This one is very plain like mine. It doesn't feel like linen, but now I'm questioning it. Did we already look at this and I told you what it was and I forgot and now I feel silly? We did, didn't we? Lyocell. We did. Because it felt so heavy. Okay, Lyocell. Put that in there. This one looks like mine. It's up for 30. This one looks like mine. It's up for 40. 50 even. All right, so probably $40, $50. I'm good with that. I can hang with the $40 or $50 dress. All right. Well, last but not least, I do need to wish everyone a happy Friday the 13th. As a huge horror movie buff, Friday the 13th, actually a little bit like a holiday in this house. We do celebrate it with horror movies and some snacks. I'll be live tonight on a raid train on Whatnot with my 10th and Main crew. We'll be doing a raid train over there. And then after that, I'm going to go chill out and watch. I want to watch Friday the 13th, and I want to watch My Bloody Valentine because it's Friday the 13th, but tomorrow's Valentine's Day. And I haven't seen the original or the remake in a very long time. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay awake long enough for 2 movies, so I might have to do one tomorrow. But have a happy Friday the 13th if you celebrate it and enjoy it. Do something fun. This is the month that Scream 7 comes out too, so that's exciting. Otherwise, just have a really good weekend. Make sure you find your work-life balance. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything you saw on this video or about reselling at all, let me know in the comments. I do answer everybody. And I always take the time to answer you fully or respond with a video if I can. That's everything. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe to the channel because it helps me feed my hungry hippos and it allows us to have snacks when we watch our Friday the 13th. I'll see you next time. Bye.